Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm here joined with Tom VAYS.
Hey, Da Vinci.
How you doing?
Pleasure, buddy.
Man, wow. It's a great time. We're having a great time here in Dubai. A little bit too much of a great time sometimes, right? But you know what? It's all good because you know what? When in Dubai, right, there's always something to do, some fun, right? And hey, as long as you don't get too carried away, it's all good, right? We missed one of the amazing things that Chris and Alex and Carl from the Moon did. They actually went driving like Aston Martins, or what's it called, Bentleys and stuff like that into the desert. I totally missed that one. I mean,
yeah, I actually didn't know about it. I'm not a car enthusiast. I know our friend Four Flies is a huge car enthusiast as well. I'm not, and I don't know. I had a sports car once. I was in a car accident, and ever since then I just didn't care about cars.
Yeah.
If anyone's wondering what it was a WRX.
I get it. I understand. I'm not that big of a car fan myself, but every once in a while, it is nice to have a nice car. You don't have to have one every day. Right?
Yeah.
Right. That's all. It's just a fun thing to do once in a while. So yeah, well, that's some of the cool things that are going on here in Dubai. You can get any type of car you want. All right, so we're going to be talking about the news. We're going to be doing my news rant today, right? As always, and we're gonna, that's always fun because I always have something to say about the news. And so just remember, if we mention anything to any coin or anything that's financial product, it's not financial advice. Please do your own research before putting your money into the market, all right? Just so you know. And if you want to join us live, right, you can do so by heading over to davincij15.com and join us here live, or see some of my trades and stuff like that, because we do this thing live. All right, so let's get on to our first thing for today. We're going to actually show you the dominance chart, right? Because
Bitcoin dominant.
He's a Bitcoin maximalist, right? Everybody knows that.
I'm trying to change things. So I call myself shitcoin minimalist, and lately I started calling myself digital scarcity maximalist.
Digital scarcity maximalist. A lot of these altcoins are digitally scarce too.
Right, but you can't have infinite number of digital scarcities, right? Like this is the point. You can only have one digital scarcity. If you have infinite number of digital scarcities, like what is that?
It's so negative reflects Bitcoin too. You know that. You know that because that money that could have been in a Bitcoin, right, went to these.
It should have been in a Bitcoin.
Right? Just so you know.
Eventually, people will learn the lesson.
Oh, well, let's see. Everybody comes to me and says which altcoin is going to explode, so they don't look at Bitcoin because they say it's too expensive.
No, everyone wants 1,000x. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. They don't want to get double their money in a couple of years.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm pushing for a Satoshi, standard, so that you can see, wow, Bitcoin is 0.002 cents right now.
So
that's pretty cheap.
As you can see, I'm drawing a W here, and that's not a good sign.
That looks like something else, actually.
This is a family show, right? Let's not go there, right? And so this is a W, right? And if the dominance actually continues...
I know you're still thinking about it now.
No. Oh my gosh. So if Bitcoin decides to break above the 50%, it's like, oh man, actually. I just realized that because I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe we'll just go up to 52.
Oh, you just double down on your 300 shitcoins.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's what the little old lady's going to do. So we're going to see if this thing, but I really think we're going to definitely bounce off the 49 because I don't see that happening. The issue is if we bounce, are we going to continue coming back down and break through the bottom here of the 39%? Because that's the key. Once we break through the 39%, that's it. Bottom falls out. Bitcoin, what? Bit what? Bit what?
Yeah, no, I mean... Pretty much, well, yes and no, right? Because new digital scarcities come out every second. So the way I look at it is, even if Bitcoin dominance goes down to 10%, it doesn't really mean that Bitcoin is dying, because as long as Bitcoin continues to appreciate against each individual crypto, like for example, if you pull up the Litecoin chart, you will see that it's making all-time lows against Bitcoin.
I know.
And that was one of my statements, that the longer you take the timeline out, in the future, let's say 10 years from now, 15 years from now, there will not be a single altcoin, not even Ethereum, that is valued at 1% of a Bitcoin.
Okay, then.
But when you add up infinite number of digital scarcities, they could add up to 95% of the total crypto pool.
Okay, then explain this to me.
I can't
Explain this to me.
Elon Musk.
Explain
Call Elon.
Explain that. Right?
Call Elon.
That's against
Come
Bitcoin.
on. You're a bit.
That don't make no sense.
Well, what do you mean? It's going down.
No, but
makes
take a
total
look.
sense.
Take a look at where it came from, though. Right? You have to take a look at where it came from.
Well,
right. So you expected. You
I know
say
where it came from.
you were saying that if you take it out long enough, right?
The super socialist San Francisco Jackson Palmer created it. I know where it came from.
Yeah, but you know, if you take it out long enough, instead of like
That's
expecting
Elon
it to
Musk.
go down.
No, but that's Elon Musk, right?
I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know.
All right.
Let's see.
So here's the thing, right? So I made this bet on the Litecoin chart, right? So if you pull up Litecoin, you don't even have it on your list anymore.
Yeah, forget Litecoin.
Exactly.
It got crushed.
Exactly. That's the point, right?
Brutalized against Bitcoin.
So
Brutalized.
you realize that Dogecoin is merge mined with Litecoin, right? Like Litecoin survival keeps Dogecoin alive.
Wow.
Unless they flip it, right? So Dogecoin mining had failed, and the Dogecoin developer, I don't want to say plural because there can't possibly be more than one.
Yes, I know.
So the Dogecoin developer had to make a choice whether to like either have the project die, convert it to proof of stake, or merge mine it. So the Litecoin miners are securing Dogecoin, and you earn Dogecoin by mining Litecoin. But now go to the Litecoin chart.
Yeah, well, the Litecoin chart is horrible. I don't even want to look at it because you're gonna make a lot. I know you're gonna make people cry. People are going to be looking at this, right, video, and they're just going to be
I don't feel bad about that.
They're going to be sobbing.
Yeah, but I don't feel bad about it. At all. Oh my god! So there's your all-time low in Litecoin versus
and then we
Bitcoin,
broke
right?
it. We broke it.
And then you just broke it. No, it's not like the real all-time low. I mean, Litecoin's been around since 2011 or 12.
No, but this is actually this is the longest. Bittrex has got the longest data.
Does it really?
Yeah, because the other ones that have been around, they're dead. Like for example,
Poloniex.
Poloniex was not around before Bittrex, so.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
yeah,
Bittrex is
after Cripsy's not here anymore.
Exactly, I know. There was one. So there was one Russian one that also was BTC something. BTC-E. Yeah. That had.
Yeah. So Litecoin just made an all-time low against Bitcoin, and this is what I mean. This is the future for all of them, and Monero included, especially now that there's sufficient privacy inside the liquid sidechain. So. Litecoin is going to be making new all-time lows. Now, what happens? Litecoin is still a mineable coin, but there's something called a mining death spiral. If your shitcoin is not able to double in value prior to its next halving, it becomes a mining death spiral where miners come off the network. Like if it has to at least keep up. Like Bitcoin, if Bitcoin doubles in price in 4 years, then the mining should stay the same, because your reward is the same, right? Now, we expect Bitcoin more than double on average every 2 years. So we got plenty of room to go for Bitcoin to keep strengthening its mining structure into the future with the halvings. Yeah. But Litecoin is about to enter its death spiral because the next halving in Litecoin will make it significantly cheaper than it was at the prior halving, which means your mining has to be less because they're earning less.
Yeah, but keep in mind, this is a Bitcoin price, not the dollar price. In dollars, mining, when you're dealing with mining, if you deal it with dollars, there's a different way to profit than you can when profiting with the actual coin or with Bitcoin. The reason why is because you can use debt, you can print money to actually buy the equipment, mine the product, and then just cash it out. And then this way...
Maybe, right? But you got to look
you're
at it from the other perspective as well. If this thing is going down against Bitcoin, that money is better used by Bitcoin miners.
That's true, but it doesn't matter because what you're trying to do is just profit in dollars, right?
But
That's
either
all.
way, Dogecoin depends on Litecoin's mining infrastructure. And that's not looking too good right now.
Not at all. Not at all. But doesn't mean that we don't see something like this, right? Something that happened like this very soon for Litecoin, right? And now, I would consider this manipulation. I don't see how a market does these kind of things.
Welcome to crypto, Da Vinci. Been here long? Maybe 3 months? 4?
Yeah, I've been here. So yeah, so don't count these things out because you can see there was no kind of market structure, right? Nothing like that on the weekly scale here, which indicates somebody with some sort of power.
No, but that was early 2017 bull run. Actually, I know exactly what that is. That is Litecoin adopting SegWit first, right there.
Yeah, maybe.
And it was funny. And I was on a podcast, and I was like joking around. Litecoin was like $2, $3. And I'm like, yeah, Litecoin will probably rise because they are clearly like taking over SegWit first because there wasn't like a fight over their chain. But yeah, that was all SegWit. That was all SegWit.
What manipulation doesn't mean like specifically that something changed, right? So I would say more some sort of it could happen on the price. It could happen in fundamentals.
No, to me, no.
But was that a fundamentally?
No, it was.
Is that a major fundamental change that would help with Litecoin? I don't see how.
Yeah, because people at that time were looking at February, right? February 2017, and even at that time, people still weren't sure if Bitcoin's gonna fork, if Bitcoin's gonna get SegWit or not. But Litecoin got SegWit. And Litecoin was already considered, the scalable payment method for Bitcoin, and now they put SegWit in, so now it's even more scalable than it was before.
What do you think about this? All these altcoins are getting pummeled against Bitcoin because this is priced in Bitcoin, right?
What the hell is that giant thing behind you?
Well, that's
Shiba?
Shiba Inu and NU right there.
What the hell is NU?
I don't know. It's some alt.
How do you not know?
I don't have every altcoin.
You have this is less than your portfolio, though.
Oh my goodness! No, I don't know if it's less than my portfolio. I don't know about that. I don't know.
If you don't know, who knows?
Don't have every single altcoin. Okay, let's just take a look at some of these in USDs. Look at that; they're pretty bright in USD, right?
Elf.
Wow! Oh wow! That one got brutalized, but.
No, go back to go versus Bitcoin.
Yeah, I know you like that. You like it versus Bitcoin.
I like this. I've never seen this before.
You've never seen it before?
Yeah.
Yes, this shows you how badly they're doing against Bitcoin and how great they're doing in dollars. But yeah,
how is Shiba doing so good? Because where's Dogecoin?
I know.
Find Doge.
Well, Doge is not I don't know where it is. It's just not doing anything. It's getting brutalized.
What is it in here?
It should be here, but I can't
see Monero down 24%.
Yeah.
How much time is this?
This is 30 days. Over 30 days.
Monero's down 25% versus Bitcoin? My
down 30
God.
days, yes. 30
Why isn't that a bigger bubble? So, whoa.
Mm-hmm. These things are like getting
whoa.
crushed. But that's okay. That's
somebody
okay.
called Vinny Lingham. I see Civic.
Okay. All right, let's move on because you know what? We're getting a little bit late here. I want to talk about what's going on in my group, right? We're doing this. Some people come up with trades that are not in the crypto space. And here's one trade from Ali. He's hired by us to do trades, and he's decided, hey, I'll do a Tesla trade since people were interested in Tesla. And you can see he's already up 25% from his entry on that trade.
It's a good entry. The break of the prior swing high.
Yeah, exactly.
Went in a little bit early, a little bit earlier than I would have. I would have gone in at about 7. So it looks like he got in at about 7:05, 7:10. I would have got in closer to about 7:20, 7:25. But yeah, very good trade.
So yeah, I mean, we're expecting this to roll over, of course, here at the top, near the top here. But once it
very
does,
similar to Bitcoin.
Yeah,
actually.
exactly. Probably create a cup and handle pattern, and then you can see it's going to take it right up here to you know, crazy town. But hey, you know what? They're printing so much money, so it's not so crazy. All right, so interesting, thing here. Crypto firm Tether, Bitfinex, to pay for $42.5 million to settle the U.S. CFTC's charges. All right, they basically stating that they gave some misleading statements to making illegal transactions and stuff like that, which is BS. Okay, moving on. Right, we're going to be talking about breaking Ripple joins the Pound Foundation. Here's its role in CBDC development. You know, I'm just upset because anyone who comes to me and tells me Ripple is the next cryptocurrency, I want to like warm up my hands and smack them across the head because it is a banker coin.
Of course.
Right? They have
there's nothing crypto about Ripple.
No.
Other than it trades on
because they control the supply.
Control everything.
Exactly. They control
there's one node.
Yeah, there's
one node.
There's not one node. There's 37.
No, it's one node that matters, right?
Exactly.
Like, if Ripple Lab changes the code in their node, the rest will change their code. Exactly. Like they're not going to break off Ripple Labs' network. There's only one node. It's actually the same with Vitalik and Ethereum. There's like one node, Vitalik's node.
Oh man, I don't know about that. But anyways, yeah, I mean, they can freeze your account, right? They can like tell you, right. They can like retake back the money. Right. They can do everything like the banks can do. So, and when I point that out on the white paper, right? People are like, no, it's not. No, it's not. I'm like, it says so.
Ripple. So we had at Unconfiscatable in Las Vegas, we had the Scammy Awards, and one of the categories was most centralized, decentralized blockchain, and Ripple won.
Obviously.
And Ripple will win every year. So now for next year's Scammy Awards, it's going to be the Ripple Award for the most centralized, decentralized blockchain.
Yes. Good one. All right, we got to move on. So Polkadot shoots to $45 after governing council passes motion for opening Parachain auction.
That sounds so decentralized. So decentralized.
Hey, you know what? I don't hate it. I don't date it. I just trade it, and it's doing well. You know what? I had it up before, right? Docked. Right, and look at my nice, beautiful entry. I'll share it with everybody because I've only priced it in Bitcoin. And look at that! Isn't that sweet? Don't you love that? I got it right at the 78.6, just above it, right? And
yeah, but at the top Bollinger Band,
it's
and
moving.
now
it's moving.
It's not having a very good week this week, right?
Yeah, but still, it's still going, right? They had a couple of red weeks, but.
Yeah, but it's most likely going to hit the bottom Bollinger Band now, right? Because look, it's very consistent, top to bottom.
I don't know about that. Let's just wait and see. Let's just wait and see, right? Because it's ready. It's
still long.
It's had its time. It's
still long, aren't you?
Yes, I'm still long. I'm still long, and it ain't wrong. All right, moving on. All right, because we are a little bit long on the tooth. Okay, so. BITO, which is the ticker symbol for the ETF that just opened up yesterday. They traded. I
thought they were changing the ticker.
I don't know if they're changing the ticker, but who cares?
You know what their next ticker is going to be? BTFD.
BTFD. Okay, whatever. Whatever the ticker symbol is. No.
By the
fucking. Okay. I did not know that. Now I know. BTFD. Okay, alrighty then.
And they also secured BRRR for
Oh my god. Brr. Wow. Well, if you get into this ETF, just so you know, right, you're not getting Bitcoin. You're getting futures contracts. Which means you're exposed to the price, not exposed to owning actual Bitcoin. So if there's ever a time where the dollar starts to collapse and this thing continues to go higher and higher and higher, you go, okay, well, give me my Bitcoins. They're going to say no. And then you go, okay, I'll just go into the market and buy my Bitcoins. And you know what the market's going to tell you? Not at that price.
Yeah, futures get really interesting like that with like contango and backwardation. It's it really gets interesting. But yeah, these ETFs are about to there's about to be as many ETFs as shitcoins, right? Because once the floodgates open, they're all coming, and GBTC is going to turn into a proper ETF eventually because that negative premium needs to get arbitraged away.
Yeah, well, you know what the good thing is, so even that small piddly $1 billion is nothing compared to the whole market cap of our cryptocurrency universe, and I love it. 2.5 trillion and rising. Okay, well, you can see, right? You know, if you invested in any other assets, right, you weren't in the crypto space, you were wrong. You were completely wrong.
1 year return.
As you can see,
Sharpe adjusted. Ethereum
look at the bonds.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
I don't know.
Gold got crushed there. Right, I mean, horrible, just horrible.
So yeah, I think Bitcoin will be number one by end of year. I think it will break Ethereum by end of year. That's disappointing.
Yeah, well,
Ethereum had a better Sharpe ratio.
That's why I took all my gold in last year and went straight into Ethereum. So so far I'm still good, but even though now taking a beating, right? We did talk about in the last show. I'm taking a beating right now against Bitcoin, but who knows? Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll turn around.
We'll see.
All right, Grayscale to reportedly convert the world's largest Bitcoin fund into a spot ETF. Now, this is what I expect, right? Is that one of these ETFs, they're going to have the Bitcoin first so that they can go into an ETF, a spot ETF. Because the SEC is not going to say, oh, you don't have any Bitcoin, and then you have to buy it, let people buy it, and raise the price. No, they're not going to allow that. Not a chance, right?
It's a good point, actually. They are in a good position to go to a spot ETF.
Exactly.
And you still have to arbitrage away that premium, which would happen quickly. So I am invested in GBTC. And I'm waiting for that premium to go back into positive territory. Now, I think it will swing into positive territory regardless of whether they convert or not. But if they do convert, it will only get up to zero and it won't go above zero. But if they don't convert, there is a chance it will swing the other way for a plus 20.
Yes. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Well, this is why we're invested in Bitcoin, because you know what? We know that Bitcoin is real. Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, Tone.
It's been awesome, man.
It was an awesome video. A little bit long, but I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.
Bye, guys.